Let's talk about the points you need to get certain scores. Now, the first thing to say is the is not always the same. So depending on a few things, for example, how well students perform, how difficult the test is, these numbers I give you might be one or two highest or one or 2 points lower. But in general, they're pretty much correct. They won't change too much. So, for example, IELTS academic reading, if you want level 6, you need to get at least 23 points. Okay. For level 7, you need to get 30, and for 8, you need to get 35 points. If you're getting more than 35, then you have a chance of getting a 9, maybe 38, 39, or 40. 40 is definitely 9. And for general reading, it's a little bit higher actually. For level 6, usually you need around 30 points. For 7, you need 34, and for 8, you need 38 points. So, depending on which test you are taking, you can use this information to see, okay, I'm doing pretty well on my latest practice test. I got 39, so I'm sure I'll get 8 or 9 in the test. Or if you know, for example, you need to get a level 7, but you only get like 24 or 25 points, you know you need to keep practicing, and boost your score. Let me tell you a little bit about the style of reading material. First of all, for both tests, general or academic, they have 3 long texts, or we call them passages. All right. And for academic, it's going to be more academic things. So it might be like scientific journal article, like a non-fictional book or a newspaper story, things like that. They're more related to academic things, studying things. They're more likely, right? And for general, it's a little bit different. You still get some newspaper articles from books. Also, you can see more business related. So there might be company rules or company handbooks or guidelines, things like that. So generally speaking, the difficulty level will be about the same, but the focus or the style will be the difficult or the difference. And the general will be more about everyday life and also about the business. And let me tell you a little bit about the materials that you will be provided. So you get a question booklet with the passages in it, and you also get answer sheet. Now you can make notes in a question booklet. You can underline things, you can make circle, you can write things, and actually we are going to do a lot of practice. That's because really very important and useful thing to do. But then thing that you will get in the exam is that answer sheet. You need to be really very careful what you write in your answer sheet. All right, make it neat, make it easy to read, and make sure that you spell things correctly, things like that. So the answer sheet is really very important. And then in terms of what you can bring, so you're not allowed to bring into the exam room any kind of phone, dictionary, electronic devices, anything like that. You can bring a pen and pencil. If you forget, then IELTS will give you in case. Don't worry, right? It's not like you forget your pen and just sit there and you can't do anything. They will give you a pen or pencil. Also, I also recommend using pencil because it can be easily erased if you make mistake. And also, I believe that that help IELTS to scan your answers easily. So it's best for everyone to use pencil. Now, as I mentioned, there are many different types of questions in the IELTS reading test, and here are a few of them. We have some completion type question. We have matching questions, true, false, not given, multiple choice, and many more as well. But don't worry if those ones seems a little scary for you or you have no idea what they are. We are going to, in the last section of this course, go through all of these types of questions together, and you'll have a chance to understand them, and we'll do practice together, and by the end you'll be very confident, and you'll be able to do really good job in your IELTS reading test. Okay, so that is our introduction. I hope that that's clear. Of course, you have any more questions, you can send me a message anytime, or you can search online. But in our next section, we are going to talk about how you can prepare and how you can do really very well in the test with some really useful tips. All right, so I'll see you soon in the next video.